Welcome back, my friends. We are doing a guide through A Course in Miracles, specifically the workbook lessons, and we are now on lesson 21. Congratulations, my friends. 21 days. That's no joke. That's 3 weeks. And I really love these upcoming lessons. It seems that things have been somewhat abstract. That's the way it was for me up until this point. At least the first time I went through it, maybe even the second. But at a certain point, now working through those early lessons, and I return to them often, I find them to be some of the most valuable. But when we get to lesson 20, lesson 21, we're starting about seeing the world differently. Before, we were taking away stuff. That my thoughts don't mean anything. The things that I see have no meaning in of themselves. But now, we're making a shift. If you recall lesson 20, I am determined to see. Lesson 21 adds something. I am determined to see things differently. Meaning, the world that we're witness to, no longer good enough. What we see, how we experience life, is no longer good enough, which of course is the whole reason we picked up the course. So we are determined to see, not only that, we are determined to see things differently. Let's examine how. Lesson 21. The idea for today is obviously a continuation and extension of the preceding one. This time, however, specific mind-searching periods are necessary in addition to applying the idea in particular situations as they may arise. 5 practice periods are urged, allowing a full minute for each. In the practice period, begin by repeating the idea to yourself. Then close your eyes and search your mind carefully for situations, past, present, or anticipated, that arouse anger in you. This anger may take the form of any reaction, ranging from mild irritation to rage. The degree of emotion you experience does not matter. You will become increasingly aware that a slight twinge of annoyance is nothing but a veil drawn over intense fury. Try therefore not to let the little thoughts of anger escape you in the practice periods. Remember that you do not really recognize what arouses anger in you, and nothing that you believe in this connection means anything. You will probably be tempted to dwell more on some situations or persons than on others, on the fallacious grounds that these are more obvious. This is not so. It's merely an example of the belief that some forms of attack are more justified than others. As you search your mind for all the forms in which attacks thoughts represent themselves, hold each one in mind for a little while and tell yourself, I am determined to see this, whatever it is. Name the person or event or situation differently. I am determined to see specific situation differently. Try to be as specific as possible. You may, for example, focus your anger on a particular attribute of a particular person, believing that the anger is limited to this aspect. If your perception is suffering from this form of distortion, say, I am determined to see, and then specify the attribute, and then name the person differently. I am determined to see this complaining that Bob does differently. And that's it. That's chapter 21. Again, things begin to take off at this point. Still can be a little obscure, but it's a practice. The course does not begin or end at all. It's a continuation. But it becomes part of the fabric of our life and the practice of a lifetime. It's a great journey, and welcome aboard. Again, congratulations, 21 days. I love you.